I do have some bread.
Do you?
Oh.
Yeah.
You brought like a loaf?
You can win it actually.
All right.
So we're taking bets on how far we're going to be into the ride before Jesse's working on Brad's bike.
Mile 1.
Brett says we're not even going to leave camp.
We're not going to leave camp.
Yeah, right. Not to mention he doesn't have a kit either. We have to all throw. I've given him a helmet. He's given him shoes.
No, that's why they went down. They went back down to the lake.
Okay. Oh, all right. I thought.
So you got your helmet and your shoes now?
I do.
After you messed up on your shuttle math and left it all down at the lake and had to go back this morning and get it?
Got drunk, forgot to think anymore.
All right, we're just going to talk a little bit about what we're packing today for the ride. So big day on the trail. We're doing about starting up at 9,000 feet and dropping down to 3,000 feet. It's going to take the whole day to complete the ride. So we're on the trail all day through lunch hour. We'll roll out of camp here at about 9 a.m. and we'll probably be down at Bass Lake at about 3 p.m. So I've got an old pack and I've got a new pack that I'm kind of testing here. So I've got 3 liters of water, plus I'll probably do a little water bottle on the bike with like Gatorade or electrolyte mix. So some things we're going to do is obviously bring a hand pump, because depending on how many flats we have, we go through CO2 cartridges too quick, and we're not in a hurry today, so we'll do, I'll bring a hand pump. We've got some chain lube, a little like sample size chain lube. It's nice to kind of add some lube to your chain halfway through the day. See, tire levers, in case we do have to deal with the flat tire. I will bring at least 1 CO2 cartridge, because sometimes you get to, if we're getting on flat tire number 3 or 4, it's everyone's losing patience, and so it's nice to just have one of those. What else do we got here? Let's see. I don't think I'll need these today. Tweezers. If we were riding in the desert, Palm Springs, or someplace where there's cactus, the tweezers are good to pull out the quills, but I think we'll be okay without that today. This is important. Mountain money, in case nature calls. So we need some of that. What else? Obviously food. So I got a sandwich. I've got a banana. Okay, I forgot my first aid kit. I have a little soft-sided first aid kit, and when we left, I just couldn't find it. So I've got the first aid kit out of my van, and what I'll do is I'll probably just pull out some things that I need from here and make sure we have a little first aid. And I've got a tube on the frame. I've got a tool in the pocket at all times. So yeah, that's pretty much the kit. A group of guys that kind of do this with, this is our sort of third year. And there's been a kind of smaller groups while we were still scouting this and trying to figure out how to connect this whole ride together and where to camp and all the shuttle logistics. It took a couple years to nail. But this is what we call the Sierra Memorial Ride. I've been coming up to this area since I was a kid with some neighborhood friends who unfortunately passed away in a bicycle accident about 1.5 years ago. So we'd like to remember them on this ride. And my buddy Phil, who had a son that passed away. We'd like to remember Nathan as well. And just kind of be out in the mountains with our friends, breathing some fresh air. So we got Jesse from Rad Van Bikes who joined us on the ride. What up, Jesse?
What's up, Tony?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can see this from the backside of Mammoth. My brother's like, he's like, you can look down and see Half Dome from Mammoth. And I'm like, wait a second, Half Dome isn't south of Mammoth. But it's this thing.
All right, we're getting close to the peak, and it's kind of come to this, just pushing bikes. Everyone's crushed. It's my buddy Chris from Oakley. I think Chris is also in the same boat. And you can see through the trees there's some snow up there. And so we're almost there. So we made it to the top of Shuteye at about noon. Started at about 9 after a couple flat tire mechanicals, stopping in the shade a couple times, having to push our bikes. We're ready for a proper lunch. More tire problems. Oh, you're going with the sticky plug. Wow, that is a chunk. Took a chunk off that thing. There you go, that's the sound you want to hear.
All the way to the end, on the left. All the way to the end. All the way. There you go. All the way to the end. There we go.
Yeah, so surfing.
Well, we finished the ride. It's 4 p.m. down at Bass Lake. Everyone is absolutely crushed, but it was really amazing trails. I think between, you know, the usual mechanicals, trying to get in, trying to stay hydrated, eat, and just kind of stay out of the heat. It was a tough ride, but super fun. In the bag.
My face is like horrible too.
Oh yeah. You got the face dirt, and then you got the
The sock line.
sock line.